Thank you all for joining the TAP second quarter webinar. Today we'll be sharing information about TAP go-to-market offerings such as TAP press release, solution briefs, joint webinars, joint white papers, and then we'll walk through the process of creating a listing in the VMware Solution Exchange Marketplace. With that, I'd like to introduce you to Jason White, our TAP Communications Manager, to get things started.
Thanks, Ted. Hello, my name is Jason White, and I'm the Communications Manager for the Technology Alliance Partnership. So today I'll be presenting on the different go-to-market benefits available to our TAP partners. So let's get started with TAP press releases. So the TAP team offers 3 press release templates for partners to use. There's joining the TAP program at either the Access or Elite level. There's upgrading your TAP partnership from Access to the Elite level. Announcing VMware Ready certification status. So, and keep in mind for the VMware Ready press release template, all VMware Ready requirements must have been met, including the Solution Exchange listing. And I will discuss that a little bit later. So these press release templates have been pre-approved by our legal department and allow our partners to obtain VMware-approved language and quotes in a timely manner and allow for a condensed review process. Partners interested in taking advantage of this benefit should allow plenty of time for release review, as the normal press release process requires 7 to 10 business days for approval. When VMware events, major events are happening, it actually can take longer. So again, we advise that you give yourself plenty of time to complete the review process. Also, some of the common issues we see with press releases are definitive statements. Please avoid those. Avoid saying things like the best, the first, number one. We won't be able to approve those, so please be mindful of the language you're using in your press releases. And also, please adhere to the template. And with that, let's take a look at the joining the program template. So you'll see there's highlighted sections within the document that you can edit and input the required information to complete the press release template. Keep in mind, you need to adhere to the template in order to keep the review process timely, and also copying and pasting the document into a Word file will not be accepted. Please input all the information into the template as requested. Now that we've looked at the joining the program template, let's go ahead and take a look at the VMware Ready template. So again, it has the same highlighted sections where partners can edit, but partners who have completed the process before may notice that we've recently updated the VMware Ready template to incorporate changes that our partners had often requested. We now also offer a section, as you'll see here at the bottom, where partners can input more information about their product that has been certified as VMware Ready. Keep in mind that VMware Ready press release templates will fall more into the 10-day window than the 7-day window for the review cycle. So ensure that you submit it with plenty of time, and also ensure that you fulfilled all requirements. If your Solution Exchange listing doesn't have the VMware Ready badge showing on the right-hand side, or the support page doesn't reflect correctly with the partner product and version that's been certified and the VMware product and version that have been certified, if that information is not up to date and not reflecting correctly in your template, the review process will take longer. So in addition to the pre-approved templates, we also now offer custom press release review for our TAP partners. Partners can obtain supporting quotes for custom press releases, but keep in mind that custom press releases must be unique in intent and differ significantly from the approved press release templates. Partners that submit press releases that follow a similar structure as our joining the program and VMware Ready press release templates will be directed back to those templates, just so that we can keep the review process, shorter for you, as the review process for custom press releases can take up to 15 business days. So partners, Access partners can request up to one supporting quote for a custom press release per year. Our elite partners can request up to 2 supporting quotes per year, and global partners can request up to 4 supporting quotes per year. So, as with all benefits, the custom press release allotments are reset with each successful annual program renewal. And keep in mind, as with the other benefits, unused benefits do not carry over to the next year. Again, we'd like to remind our partners that custom press releases can take up to 15 business days to complete the review process once the release has been submitted for approval and VMware has approved the release for review. Keep in mind, more time may be needed again near major VMware events. So where can you find these press release templates? Well, partners can reach out to tapalliance at VMware.com, and one of the account managers would be more than happy to send over the press release templates that you're looking for. You can also access and download them directly in Partner Central. So once you've logged into Partner Central, simply select the Marketing tab. Once you've gone into the Marketing tab, you'll see on the right-hand side there's assets that can be downloaded by our partners. So joining the program and upgrading to TAP Elite are both listed under the TAP Program Announcement section. VMware Ready status and PR templates can be found under the VMware Ready section there as well. Simply select the program announcement, and then you can download it and input the correct information from there. And once you've filled out the information in the template, send it over to tapalliance at VMware.com for further review. Also, please reach out to the TAP team with any questions you may have about the press release review or templates. So, once partners have completed VMware Ready status, they also have the ability to apply for a solution brief. So our TAP Elite and global level partners are eligible to leverage the solution brief benefit. So the solution brief is a 2-page formatted template designed to describe how a partner's VMware Ready product or solution integrates with VMware, either a VMware product or multiple products. So prerequisites for the solution brief, partners need to be enrolled in the TAP program at either the elite or global level. The solution must have been certified as VMware Ready. And again, the VMware Ready certification status must be reflected correctly on the VMware Solution Exchange product listing. So our elite partners are granted up to 1 solution brief request per year, and global partners are granted up to 3 solution brief requests per year. Again, this allotment is reset with each successful program renewal. Again, partners must adhere to the template and avoid definitive statements. Third-party endorsements, such as quotes from mutual customers, are encouraged. And the review process for solution briefs can take up to 30 business days. So partners, again, can request the template from tapalliance at VMware.com, or again, you can download the template directly by logging into Partner Central. Ensure that you're on your TAP program view, and then again, select the Marketing tab. And once you're in the Marketing view, select the solution brief offering as highlighted here, and you can find out more about the solution brief offering, and then also, as I've highlighted, download the template directly. So let's look at the template for a second. Our partners must adhere to the template, and you'll see that we've outlined specific sections and what they're intended to promote. So any questions about the template, again, can be directed to tapalliance@vmware.com. We'd be more than happy to help guide you through the process. And when we're doing the review, we will ensure that the product is VMware Ready. Here's the second page of the document. Again, you'll notice how it has sections that are called out for specific intents. So the solution brief will only be approved if the partner's reference product has been certified as VMware ready. And again, I want to point this out. The solution brief review process can take up to 30 business days once the template has been completed and submitted by the partner. With VMworld coming up, we really recommend that you allow plenty of time if you intend to pursue a solution brief beforehand. So once the solution brief has been completed, partners are eligible to apply for a joint webinar with the TAP team. So this partner-hosted webinar will have the partner as well as a designated VMware speaker discuss the partner VMware integrated solution and target either a technical or a sales audience. So this benefit is eligible for for elite and global partners who have already completed the solution brief and certified their product as VMware ready. Partners must also have their business case approved by VMware to participate in and begin their review process with this benefit. TAP Elite partners are granted up to 1 webinar request per year, and global partners are granted up to 2 webinar requests per year. Again, the template for the business case can be requested from tapalliance at VMware.com. In the coming weeks, we will also be adding it to the joint webinar section under the marketing tab in Partner Central, so please look for that as well. Once you've got the template for the business case, please ensure that you completely fill out the template and send it back to the tapalliance team. Keep in mind, review and approval can take up to 2 weeks once the completed business case has been submitted. If a partner is eligible and has been approved, VMware will then supply a speaker and contribute slides to the partner's presentation. Typical VMware speakers may include product or program managers, VMware architects, or alliance managers. Also, if requested by the partner, VMware will market the webinar to our TAP partners. So after the partner has submitted their slides to tapalliance at VMware.com, please allow 3 weeks for review of the slides, for a VMware speaker to be assigned, and for VMware slides to be created. During this time period, speaker availability and possible webinar dates will also be sent to the partner. The partner will be asked to promote the webinar in tandem to their end users and customers or partners via their own communication channels and posting the upcoming session via the event section on their VMware Solution Exchange page. So for partners who have completed both the solution brief and the joint webinar, they're then eligible to apply for a joint white paper. So TAP Elite and global partners who have completed, again, solution brief and joint webinars can apply for a joint white paper with VMware. So in addition to the solution brief and webinar requirements, partners must, again, also have an approved business case. They submit the business case to VMware. Again, we'll approve it. And then once approved, the partner will have the ability to submit a draft no longer than 20 pages. So once we receive the business case, VMware will then review and respond within 10 business days. And if approved, the partner will then receive the white paper template and guidelines for completion and submission. Once the partner has completed the white paper, they will then submit the document to tapalliance at VMware.com for review. And please keep in mind that we'll need about 3 to 5 business days for initial review and notes. And once the initial draft has been reviewed, the partner will make revisions based on the notes and then resubmit the document for further technical review. And please allow 15 business days for completion of the technical review. Once that's happened, we'll send the draft back, and then any final edits need to be approved by the partner. And then once that's completed, the document will then be sent out for final review and layout. And layout can take up to 10 business days. Keep in mind, this benefit is limited to 1 request per year for TAP Elite partners, and to up to 2 per year for global partners. Again, this allotment is reset with each successful program renewal, and white papers may only be published after VMware's editorial review and final approval. So, as you can see, most of these benefits do tie into the VMware Solution Exchange. With that, I'm about to turn the time over to Ted Dunn to complete that. We will be having a Q&A session after the presentation is over, where we can answer questions about the go-to-market benefits, including the VMware Solution Exchange and all the benefits I've discussed today. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly at jason.tap@vmware.com, or you can also reach out to tapalliance@vmware.com with any questions about your benefits. And with that, Ted, I'd like to turn the time over to you.
Thank you, Jason. Well, thank you all for joining us today. We do appreciate your time, and we're doing our best to provide information to help you, our partners, take advantage of all of your TAP partner benefits. As Jason said, my name is Ted Dunn, and I'm the project manager for the VMware Solution Exchange. I'll be walking you through the process of adding a solution listing to the VSX Marketplace, and then we'll be taking some time to answer some questions at the end. So most of you on this call know what the VSX is and have used it at least minimally. But to review for those of you that may not have already taken advantage of this TAP benefit, the VMware Solution Exchange is VMware's online marketplace that has been created primarily to give our customers a single searchable location to find solutions from VMware and our partners. Before the VSX, it was nearly impossible to find this information on VMware.com. The VSX is a place for our partners to create solution listings that showcase their products and their products' interoperability with VMware software. VMware customers use the VSX to search for these partner products that work with the VMware software that they already have or that they're in the process of purchasing. Using the marketplace, these customers can download and try partner products or use the Request More Information button to contact the publishing partners directly. Today, the VSX provides an enterprise app store type of experience for our customers, and although its current iteration is a window shopping rather than transactional type of experience, it is our intention to add e-commerce as an option in the future. Customers today can find more than 4,000 solutions on the VSX contributed by our partners and individual developers. These customers are downloading free software, white papers, deployment guides, and requesting more information. Each of these activities on the marketplace can create a lead for our partners to follow up on. We've provided partner administrators the ability to manage these leads through tools in the marketplace, as well as the ability to export for management in their own CRM systems. Partners use the Self-Service Administration tab to create and manage their own solution listings, company profiles, and add events in the marketplace. I'm going to take the next few minutes to walk you through the process of logging in and creating a VMware Solution Exchange listing. To begin, we launched the VSX Marketplace from the VMware.com by going to the Partners tab and then clicking VMware Solution Exchange Partners. You can also get to the VSX by going directly to solutionexchange.vmware.com. The majority of the traffic to the marketplace uses the keyword search feature along with content filters to find the partner solutions. The keyword search function is basic. We'll put all listings that include the keywords that are used, whether it's in the product summary, description, or included in the text description of resources within the solution listing. By using the content filters, customers are able to further break down the keyword search by selecting the appropriate content for their needs. This is important to know because it will help you understand what types of words to use in your listing summary, description, resource descriptions, and which categories to use during the listing creation. Once the customer has found a number of listings that fit their criteria, they can click the listing card and review the summary, product images, highlights, and listing description. They can also view any technical specifications, support information, and download partner resource documents. Customers can also view any compatible partner products using the Partners tab and read any reviews and ratings that the listing may have received. If the customer is interested in the product, they can click the Try button or select the Request More Information button and complete a short form to request contact by the publishing partner. Now we'll walk through the process of logging into the VSX and creating a new listing. On the Marketplace landing page, select Login Now and then enter your registered email address and password. Click the Login Now button. If you do not remember your password, use the Forgot Password link. If you've not set up a user account yet, choose Register Now and follow the instructions provided in Partner Registration. To manage solution listings, click the Administration link at the top of the page to go to your administrative menu. Here you will see all of your administrative tools that are available in the VSX. Click Manage Solutions. You may see solutions that have been previously created or that were migrated from the old Virtual Appliance Marketplace or Partner Catalog. If the listing you want to publish is already showing, select the Edit link to the right. Once the listing loads, you can then edit the information and submit for approval, which is basically the same process as adding a new solution listing, which is what we'll go through in just a few minutes, or for just a few minutes. From the Manage Solution page, click Add Solution, the Add Solution button. You'll first choose the most appropriate Marketplace radio button for your listing, depending on what type of listing you're publishing. For this demo, we're going to choose the Technology Partners Marketplace, which is the marketplace created specifically for our TAP partners. Under the Solution Overview tab, you'll need to enter the name of your listing and add a product logo. This is generally different from your company logo. The optimal image size is 200 pixels wide by 200 pixels high, but all images will be automatically resized. Please note that this logo needs to be either JPEG or PNG file type, as other image file types may cause issues with your listing. Please be sure to enter the appropriate version of your product in the version section of the listing form. Next, you'll need to create a summary description of your solution listing. This summary should include a very brief product description, including a joint value statement, showing how your solution benefits from being in a VMware virtualized environment. This summary will be the first thing that the customers will see. Next, you'll need to complete the 3 highlight sections. Each of these sentences should be short and should give a brief summary of your top 3 product features and/or benefits. These should lead into and highlight the information that you'll provide in your full description, including your product features and benefits. Next, you'll create a full description of your listing, including as much information as possible using just a few short paragraphs. This section should make up the bulk of the information that you're looking to provide prospective customers. Include all features and benefits of your product. The solution try experience is required and should point to a place that the customer can download a trial or at least get more information about how to receive a demo or buy your product. Be sure to mark the login required checkbox in order to collect user contact information for TriClicks. If login required is left unchecked, user information will only be collected if the customer is already logged into the VSX. Complete the solution category section by choosing up to 3 appropriate categories for your listing. Please note that some of the categories, like compliance, require additional approval from internal VMware teams and may take a bit longer to get published. If you've selected one of these categories, you'll be notified during the approval process by the VSX Alliance team. The industry type section is completely optional and should only be used if there's a specific industry type served. The technical specification should include any information that a customer would need to know prior to downloading or requesting your product. This would include any prerequisites or requirements. Next, to add a resource file, we'll click Add a Resource button. This is optional for publishing, but highly recommended. You'll need to enter the title of the resource, and then you'll choose the most appropriate resource category. This is where white papers and additional videos would be uploaded, including videos that are not hosted on YouTube. Enter a brief description in the resource document. This description should be short, but needs to give customers a good idea of what is contained in the resource before they click the link to download it. If you've already published the document and it's hosted online, you can link directly to the online resource document by choosing External Link and entering the document URL. If the resource is not currently hosted online, you can upload it using the Download Radio button. You will then be able to use the Browse button to search for and upload any documents that you have saved on your computer. As with the Try URL, a checkmark in the Login Required checkbox will require login and save user information for your reference. You can place a YouTube video in your solution by entering its URL in the YouTube URL section. Keep in mind that this form requires a standard YouTube URL for full-screen video in the youtube.com/v/video number format. Be sure to use HTTP and not HTTPS to avoid receiving an error message when you save your listing for approval, or submit the listing for approval. The next required section is the product image section. You must create at least one product image by clicking Upload New Image. Excuse me. Use the Browse button to find and upload your product image. The optimal image size is 600 pixels wide by 200 pixels high, but all images will be automatically resized. This image should be a picture of your physical product, product packaging, or a screenshot of your product in action. Product and company logos are not recommended and may cause your listing to be declined if they're not accompanied by an approved product image. In the Solution Certification section, please let us know if your product has passed certification and is listed on the VMware Compatibility Guide, or if you believe it should be marked VMware Ready because it has passed the certification. The Solution Compatibility List is a required section and should be completed with the name of your product under Partner Product. This should match the name of the solution that you entered initially in the solution overview. The version number should also match, but if there are multiple supported versions, that information can be captured by clicking Add another compatible version in the Solution Compatibility List section and following the same steps. Once you've entered your partner product and version information, you'll then select the appropriate VMware product. The VMware product information tells potential customers that your product is compatible with the specified VMware product. It is also important to select the appropriate VMware product version. If your product has been certified and should be listed with the VMware Ready logo, you'll need to make sure that all versions is not selected, as the VMware Ready logo is VMware version specific. This information will be verified by our team prior to publishing your listing. If your company has a public VMware support statement, you can provide a URL or attach a file of the statement. If your company has not provided a support statement, you can download the template and complete your company information and attach it in the Solution Compatibility List. The last step in completing the Solution Compatibility section is to enter any third-party company and product information as needed. You're able to show your product's compatibility with any other third-party company, their product, and version. This is not required, but it is highly recommended. Now, although not required, we highly recommend completing the support contact information. If your company only provides support during specific hours, please be sure to complete the support hours section. Also complete the support phone number, website, and email address sections if applicable. Completing this information will make things easier for customers that need to request support for your product. When partners click Request More Information, this lead is sent to the email address that you place in the lead notification section. If the section is left blank, then all administrators on the account will receive all leads generated. Under the Partner section, you'll have the opportunity to showcase any other partner products that also complement your product in a virtual environment. You'll first enter the type of partner they are, enter the company name and competencies they've attained, then enter the partner's website and region information. You're able to add multiple partners by clicking the Add Another Partner link. If there's already a web page that provides this information, you can just skip entering the partner information manually and fill out the partner URL section. Now that you've completed all the required steps, click Save as Draft. You'll see a status notification at the top of the page. If anything is incomplete, you'll see an error message in the notification area and it will show up in red lettering. If there are no errors, you can click Submit for approval. If you click the administration link and then click Manage Solutions, you will see your solution listing is in a pending state. You'll notice that there's no edit link, which means that your listing is in a locked state and it has been until it has been reviewed or approved or declined. Once your listing is processed, you'll receive a system-generated email to let you know its status. The email will either let you know that the listing has been approved, or it will include details of what could be missing and the steps that are needed to resubmit for approval. Once you receive the final notification that your listing is published, you'll be able to search for it on the VSX. Any future edits to the listing will require approval as well. I hope you've all found this informative, and hopefully I've already answered some of your questions about exactly what the VSX is and how creating a listing works. I'd now like to open up the line for any questions that you may have for either section. Please press *6 to unmute your line to ask any questions. So I do see we have a couple of questions online. One of them is, what are the prerequisites for listing on the VSX? In order to list on the VSX, you have to be a member of a Technology Alliance partner company. They have to be in good, and the company has to be in good standing. Other than that, we do have individual developers that also post on the VSX, but they're only allowed to post virtual appliances. I guess if there are no questions, I want to thank you again for joining this webinar. We appreciate you taking the time to learn more about the VMware TAP program and its benefits. If you have any questions about the TAP program, please feel free to reach out to tapalliance@vmware.com. Any questions about the VSX Marketplace, please email vsxalliance@vmware.com. And if you have press release specific questions, please email alliancepr@vmware.com. Thanks, everybody.